Hello again, Gundam fans, and today we are reviewing the HGUC 1/144 scale high grade Jesta Cannon. Now, this is a completely different variant of the Jesta and comes with such accessories as a forearm shield on its left arm, which is more compact than its standard shield, extra grenade racks, which also serves as missile launchers, and a modified beam rifle that also acts as a submachine gun. As you can see here in this short video, the beam rifle features, I guess, a kind of a cooling mode where the beam capacitor essentially is exposed. You do that by positioning the top part here, popping it off, and angling it like so. Beam rifle also comes with a grenade launcher for extra offensive capabilities. Also comes with beam cannon and multi-launcher, its signature weapons, as well as different armor components on the shoulders, the legs, and the extra rack and front skirt armor components, overall giving it a much more beefier and sleeker look. The Jesta Cannon also comes with its original parts from the previous Jesta kit, including its original beam rifle with red dot and silencer, the shield with 2-tube missile launcher, and several components in order to recreate the Jesta. Now, one of the downsides is you only get half of a Jesta. You don't get a whole thing, but you do get a pair of extra hands and a beam saber to recreate a more armored looking Jesta should you not feel like having a grenade launcher rack like you see here. You know, it gives it a more tactical yet armored feel, kind of like an assault unit. As you can see here, you could recreate it with the beam rifle, you could modify the backpack like so. Now, articulation is quite a mixed bag. I mean, it's an armored unit, so there are some things that you shouldn't expect too much, but here we go. Let's see here. Okay. First, the head can go down, go up, and then do the chicken movement, bobbing the head. And can rotate, but the armor components on the torso is kind of blocking the way, so can't really move too much there. I mean, you could attempt to slowly move it 360, but yeah, things will kind of get in the way, so you just have to be really careful. Okay. Now, the cannon articulation, fairly simple. You got the beam multi-launcher goes way up, like almost pointing up, all the way down, like so. Same thing goes with the cannon, all the way forward and all the way up. Now, the part where the cannon meets the backpack is ribbed, but it's kind of weird because there's no gears or anything connecting, so yeah, it's a bit of an oddball. Now, for the shoulder and arm articulation, the left arm goes up like so, but because of its shield, it's blocking the way. So what you kind of have to do is you kind of have to bend the elbow a little bit like so in order for you to be able to raise it a little higher. And then with the ball joint shoulder, you could actually raise it a little higher to about 90 degrees before the shoulders hit the torso. The right arm, on the other hand, you can lift it all the way up, somewhat of the same thing before it hits the shoulder, and then flex it a little higher till both are parallel to each other. Now, let's get the beam cans out of the way. The shoulder components can move forward thanks to the ball joint, and then a little more forward thanks to the little polycap joint there. Unfortunately, it can only go back so far, but front very, very far. Now, the elbow and hand articulation. Let's see here. The elbow can move all the way there. Not the complete 2 elbow joint flex, but a little better than standard. The hands are on ball joints. They wiggle around like what standard ball joints do. Articulation. Well, the torso is double. Has 2 ball joints, but it lots of stuff in the way. If you raise it up a bit, you could actually wiggle the upper torso. You could twist it just slightly. Oops, you see a crack there. But because of the hoses, it could barely rotate around. Now the side skirt and front skirt. Side skirts move normally up and down, and you could technically rotate it because it's all on peg. Now it's the same thing for whether you put a beam saber rack or a grenade rack. And front skirts can move forward, and like so. You could split them as well. Mine is just a little bit on the loose side. Now for leg articulation, let's get this arm kind of out of the way. The leg can move forward pretty well, actually, all the way up. Not so much back because of the back skirt. Now for knee flex, you just get a little more than 90 degrees, maybe not. Very bulky legs, kind of, but I've seen some places where they would essentially shave off a portion of the back right there in order for you to actually get more flex. The feet can move all the way forward, like so, because it's on a ball joint. And, well, it's not so much forward. The feet, though, is capable of doing side-to-side motion, like so, not much. Now, the one unique thing about the Jesta Cannon is it's one of the few kits with an independent leg twist. Like so, see that? It's actually connected to a peg, and then the leg can rotate all the way around, which is kind of cool. Gives it a little more freedom, unlike ball joint types. And over there on the hip, it can actually do the whole rotating thing like some of the more newer HGUC kits. So, it offers a little more on the articulation in that aspect. Give it a little more hip twist, I guess, while also giving it illusion of a leg motion. Heck, you could probably do a sumo pose if you wanted to. The Jesta Cannon is a rather unique kit in the sense that it's meant to be a special forces assault unit, I guess. Very nice, very bulky, not too big on articulation, but hey, plenty of accessories. Overall, the Jesta Cannon combines the sleek, tactical look of a special forces mobile suit, combined with an armored assault feel of a armored mobile suit. Overall, articulation is a bit lacking, but accessories make up for most of it, and just it being a GM series could probably make it one of the greatest mobile suits for a GM fan. That's it for now, and I'll see you guys on the next review on UPW.